Hey everybody, this is Randy Santel, and in this video I'll be discussing my results from the comprehensive blood analysis test that I got in September 2025 at the Any Lab Test Now location in Franklin, Tennessee to help kick off this 2026 Operation Atlas video series. As I said in the previous DEXA scan video, I got that body composition analysis done in September 2025 as well, and still felt that the results were relevant because my weight was about the same as when I started this Operation Atlas 2026 back on January 5th. My September 2025 blood test results, however, don't necessarily represent what they might have been on January 5th this year, since blood test results will vary even when taken just a few hours apart based on hydration status and other variables. I did not retest in January when we got home from our holiday travels, but I will get another blood analysis done before our summer food challenge travels begin in May, and these are the most recent results I'll be able to compare the updated numbers to when I post that future video. On my Randy Santel channel, we just posted the final food challenge video filmed last summer on August 2nd, 2025. We got home on August 4th, and I was off from food challenges until the next one I attempted, which was on November 7th. I was consistently dieting and exercising in a caloric deficit to lose weight from August 5th until September 23rd when I got the blood test, which was over 7 weeks, so please keep that in mind while I'm going through the numbers. Overall, not to ruin the suspense, but these were the best results I've ever gotten while a professional eater, better than all the past blood test results I've posted, and that's after winning 1,372 unique food challenges in all 50 states and 44 countries around the world. I fasted for over 12 hours prior to getting my blood drawn and did drink some water that morning, but apparently not enough because my electrolytes were all high, with the potassium level being the only red number that wasn't within the normal range. My sodium was on the high side at 144, and my potassium was 5.8, above the recommended 3.5 to 5.4 range, with chloride being on the high side as well at 105. All that is a sign that I was likely a little dehydrated, and I'll have to make sure I drink more water before the next blood test. I weighed 323.2 pounds or 147 kilograms when I took this test, so I wasn't expecting my lowest ever fasted blood glucose number. It was 94, which I was happy with, since the normal range is between 70 and 99. While yes, still within the normal range, I do still want that to be a little lower next time. The last blood test results I published were drawn in December 2021. My fasting blood glucose was 93 back then, and my hemoglobin A1C was 5.3%. My A1C this time was again that same number, 5.3%. For those who don't know, hemoglobin A1C measures a person's average blood glucose level for the past 2 to 3 months by checking the percentage of hemoglobin coated with glucose or blood sugar. I was happy that mine was 5.3%, considering that I was only dieting and eating healthy for 7 weeks of the 2 to 3 months that were being measured. Let's just say I attempted a lot of food challenges during the final few weeks of my summer tour with Katina in England, so I wasn't so sure what that number was going to be. Again, like I said earlier, while still well within the healthy range limits, I am hoping to see a lower hemoglobin A1C number next time when I retest in a few months. My kidney and liver function numbers were all okay. My bilirubin total, which relates to liver function, is on the high end at 1.2, but it was 2.1 back in 2021, so I'm happy to see it wasn't as high this time. Regarding my lipid profile, all of that was great. It is recommended that total cholesterol should be below 200, and mine was 160. My LDL cholesterol was 93, which is also okay since it should be less than 100. In 2021, my LDL was 142, and my total cholesterol was 221, so I am happy that both of those numbers went back down and are now healthy again. My triglycerides number was 57, which is awesome since it should be lower than 150. My HDL cholesterol was 53, which is also good since that should be 40 or above. I do want it to be over 60 next time though, since that is optimal for protecting against heart disease. A healthy coronary risk ratio is below 4.97, and mine was just 3.02, so that was great news as well. I'm now showing off all the numbers related to the complete blood count portion of my blood test. Nothing abnormal, thankfully, or even any numbers on the high or low ends to focus on, which is great, but honestly that's what I expected as well, since I wasn't sick or dealing with any stress, allergies, or issues that I was aware of. I'm 39 years old and will be 40 in June, so I decided to check on my testosterone levels as well, which was extra and not part of the comprehensive portion. To tell you that I know all the ins and outs of what the numbers mean would be a lie, but the normal range for testosterone is between 300 and 1080, with the high end pertaining more to younger men around 18 to 30 years old. Mine was 447, which definitely isn't high, but it's also not abnormally exceptionally low either, right within the normal range, and now I have a baseline number to compare future test results to. SHBG is short for sex hormone binding globulin, which is a liver-produced protein that binds to hormones such as testosterone and regulates their bioavailability to tissues. My 38 was right in the middle of the 17 to 56 normal range, which is well balanced, and my free testosterone level was also within normal range at 84.6. Hopefully, by losing weight and continuing to eat healthy and exercise consistently, my testosterone levels will increase along with my HDL cholesterol while simultaneously lowering my blood glucose and keeping all my other numbers at a healthy level. Overall, I'm obviously happy with my blood test results, especially after 1,372 unique food challenge victories, and I'm excited to retest again in a few months to see how my numbers have changed. I'll address these blood test numbers in some upcoming videos, such as when I discuss my goals for Operation Atlas 2026 and the nutrition and exercise regimens I'm using to achieve those goals. Thanks to everyone who has watched this video, as well as the 2 other baseline diagnostic tests I took to start off this series. There are a lot more videos upcoming, and please let me know down in the comments if there is anything in particular that you want me to address in a future video. Also, if you have any constructive feedback regarding any of my blood test results, including tips for improving any of my numbers based on previous experiences, please let me know all of that as well. Special thanks to everybody who has subscribed to this new Randy Santel RDN YouTube channel, and please be sure to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Until next time, win before you begin, consistently throw strikes, and dominate all of your goals.